back to the real thing.
When you use the club, because it's not that flexible, so it will not come down this much, and then you will stop somewhere here. But still try to feel the motion of the end of the club, and then bring it along the swing plane. You made it short, so let it go more. Remember that additional shoulder girdle motion here. Yeah, this one is a lot better. A bit more, a bit more.
More what?
This here, and then let the club head drop. Again, and then you have to have more time up there. It went this way a bit more. So now make the backswing faster. Make the backswing faster, and then using the momentum, you will go to this position, enough backswing, and then have more time, and then start the downswing. Oh, yes.
That sounded fast.
That's it. Yep. Yes. And then faster motion is good, and then try to have more time. Mm-hmm. Now, what is the purpose of having more time here?
Well, so that I can make the transition this way, right?
So we have to take advantage of the transition phase, right? And also, when you have more time, that means you are not fighting. So if you fight, the club head goes this way. But if you just let it go here, and try to add your shoulder girdle motion, then the club head will go this way. But if you try to resist using the arms, then the club head goes this way. So let it go all the way, and intentionally try to drop the club head down this way, more this way, okay? Try to drop more, have the feel of dropping the club head. So there versus this one here.
Where is it supposed to be?
Here. Yeah, so it came down in this way here. So go high up and then go this way. There. So when if you want to bring this way, the hands are here. And if you keep it close here, then you will limit the motion. But let it go a bit more so that you can have this posture here. But again, let's have more time up there. I think having more time is more important. Yes.
More time. I think that's better.
Having more time is better. Yeah. And then in the trigger motion, we'll go this way instead of using the wrist motion here. Go here. So enough a shoulder turn. From there, using the shoulder turn, let it go all the way here.
Got it.
Yes. Now, the backswing was really good, but you didn't have enough time.
Yeah.
So using the trigger, you will align the backswing plane, and then enough backswing and have more time. Yes.
It feels like forever.
So use the more rigorous trigger motion, have the faster backswing, and then a large enough backswing, have more time up there. You can have more time. So the secret of having more time is give additional shoulder turn using the shoulder girdle. Yeah, again. Again.
I'm not letting it go.
Now here. So during the trigger motion, keep a more shoulder turn, and then backswing more shoulder turn. In the downswing, also keep a more shoulder turn this way.
Coming back.
Try to turn your shoulder enough. Instead of paying too much attention to your arm motion, try to turn shoulders all the way. Now crossing too much.
I thought I was waiting.
So the last one, that should come from the shoulder girdle motion instead of go here and then try to turn this way here. When you turn this way, then the club head goes this way.
And what do I need to do?
So more this way.
More
So-
this way?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
your axis is here,
Yeah.
and the turn
That's
more
what I
this
want.
way
Got it.
instead of.
Uh-huh.
So always pay attention to the club motion. If you change the way you move your body, then it will affect the motion of the club. Again. That flow is good. That flow is good. So maintain that active shoulder turn this way, and then also shoulder turn that way.
Okay, here,
Mm.
here,
Mm.
here,
Yeah.
here.
Try to use your shoulders more. That will give you less arm motion. Okay? Yeah. Now your swing is getting faster because you're using the body more and more. And then try to have more time at the top. That you use the arms.
Yep.
Hold the club a bit shorter. Hold the club a bit shorter. Good shoulder turn all the way. Mm-hmm.
So I want to get here, I gotta go.
Let the club head go more.
Oh, the shoulder.
So here, this is going more this way here, and the turn more this way here.
Mm-hmm.
So remember this position here, okay? But no matter what, you have to go to this position instead of going that way.
Mm-hmm.
This position here. That's too slow. So
Yeah.
have a good trigger, active trigger.
Shoulders.
And in the downswing, also try to turn your shoulders enough. Oh, that way.
That way?
Turn enough here.
Your shoulders.
Yes. So instead of try to just have a lot of effort here, again, image the whole motion here. Go up here using good shoulder turn. Let it go all the way through.
Let me just do it slow once. Go here, 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 here. Where? Okay, and then
And then from here, turn the shoulders here and then let the arms go, and then keep turning, and then let it go, like this.
Oh, okay, wait a minute then. Okay, so if I was gonna turn, I'd be turning, okay, so I'm going shoulder turn,
Mhm.
and
And then shoulder turn, and then all the way to make it
Like
continuous. Yeah, yeah. Make it continuous. Mm-hmm. And you don't have to snap it here. So the feel is more having bigger motion. Let it go all the way here, instead of try to snap it here. Yes, that's better.
shoulder.
Part of the why on the way down the club hits the ground is because when the club head goes this way, and on the way down, when you try to compensate this motion, it comes down and then hit the ground. So if you maintain it more on the swing plane here, simply let it go. But if it goes around here, you have to bring it back, right? With this, it's hitting the ground.
Yeah, I don't feel, I'm up.
No, that posture is okay.
Okay.
That posture okay, but let me show you this something. So let's say even if your club head goes a bit more this way here, that's okay, as long as you can bring the club head this way and come down. As, following the path that you went up.
And
This is okay, but if you start from here,
yeah,
just start from here and then it hits the ground.
right. So
So
back.
go here to this position and then turn around like this.
Turn around.
Yeah, turn around.
Turn around.
Yeah, bring it back down.
And turn.
Yeah, bring it back down the way you went up. Good shoulder turn all the way.
That's a shoulder turn.
Again.
And then turn.
Hmm.
Why is that so hard?
If you feel just the motion of the club head is a bit easier. When the head is heavy, and if your path is not right, then you will immediately feel something is not right. Okay, so you can adjust it. Yes, with that you do a lot better. Yes.
Yeah. Turn.
Make the trigger more rigorous. Again. Yeah, so when the club head goes out here, without adjusting this, without having enough time to bring the club head this way and then start the swing, if you just start the turning, then you hit the ground.
So I really have to leave some time up there. In that time.
And then with that time, keep the club head closer to the swing plane and then let it go. Again.
More shoulder turn.
And then on the way down, instead of using your body too much, try to feel this motion. Let's say this time, try to minimize the body motion And by just using the arms, but try to come back to your initial motion. Come back. Come back. When the body moves too much,
Yeah,
then it's hard to bring it that way.
definitely is.
So try to minimize the body motion. And then using the arms, try to bring it back. All you need to do is just kick the ground with the leg. That's all you need. Yes, more than anything. So you need to feel the motion. Close your eyes and see swing to the stage 3. And then try to feel the motion. Mm-hmm. You know, in terms of the plane, when you relax your wrist and then let it go more, when you have a more wrist motion here, it seems the plane is a lot better. Yeah.
So
Instead of trying to use your arms a lot, use your wrist and then let it go more.
use my wrist.
Give more wrist motion. Yes, that
Got it.
that is actually
Okay.
mm.
The plane better?
Yeah. When you have more wrist motion here, it looks a lot better.
Okay, let's try.
Instead of using the arm and try to resist. Yes, definitely.
Better.
Definitely. Yeah. Because you're kind of resisting here, that's why the club is going this way.
Yeah, if I focus just on the wrist, I think that's
Mm.
a good idea. So this is
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Because you're allowing the wrist motion, so the club head is going down. Yes.
And I know that's coming down okay because I can feel this, that I'm on plane.
Yeah, really. So in your case, if you give a little wrist motion, and we have to use all the range of motion you can find. Because as you lose strength, you have to really take advantage of the range of motion. Okay? When you make a swing short, then you're losing the range of motion. Mm-hmm. And with the wrist motion at the top, give a bit more time. Mm-hmm. That trigger was weak this time. So when you do the trigger, instead of shifting that way and then here, try to lean backwards slightly. And that way you will be able to turn around better.
So when I trigger, I'm going this way. Yeah, because I want to do this up vertical.
Yeah, this cone-shaped space, right?
Yeah.
So when you throw,
So
lean slight, yeah, that way. And that way you will be able to turn better. Keep the hands closer to your body. Then naturally you have to turn your body more.
oh yeah.
Again, give more wrist motion at the top. It was weak. Again, you just use this.
Yeah.
So here. So bring the hands more this way, up to this point. And then bring it back. Give more wrist motion here, right? And also on the way down, keep the hands closer to your body. And then let the club head go here. Mm-hmm.
Are my hands closer?
And they give more time at the top. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the wrist motion makes big difference. Yes. So because now you are using the wrist more, so there's no reason to lift the arm. Yeah.
Okay, now, so when I'm up here,
Mm.
I'm giving it some time, I know, but should I be doing?
No. You don't need to shift this way too much.
Okay.
So now in the trigger, you're maintaining this position, right?
Mm-hmm.
And from there, if you just slightly move backward, then you already have good shift.
Oh.
Turn around.
Turn.
And then also slightly maintain this position, you
Uh-huh.
already have enough recentering, and then just to turn around.
Wow.
So when you don't give good this reverse pivot posture, then you have to shift quite a bit.
Okay, so.
So really imagine the cone-shaped space here.
Right.
And then your pelvis is going
Going
this
that
way
way,
and then
right.
throwing this way.
Right. Yep.
From here,
Mm-hmm.
because you are already in the reverse pivot posture, so it's easy to go
Right.
slightly backward, then turn around, let it go. Now you're in this position here. Then slightly moving backward and then let it go here. So really, when you keep this reverse pivot posture, then you don't have to move the upper part that much.
Okay, so, I'm going that way,
Mm.
and then I'm going that way.
Mm-hmm. So
And the cone, so the cone is here,
Mm.
so I'm going,
So your pelvis is moving a lot,
right.
but your head is not moving that much.
Okay, so when I don't have the trigger, when I have to stand still and do this,
Mm-hmm.
I would gonna go that way?
So here,
Yeah,
so assume the
Right.
setup position.
yeah.
All you need to do is shift the pelvis and then turn this way.
Ah. All right.
Yeah, shift the pelvis and then turn around. Yes. And then a little bit recentering and then again turn around and from there.
And then, wait a minute, yeah, but that,
And then from here,
yep,
turn, let it go, let it go down, pushing the ground with the left leg and then turning like this. Then you will limit the excessive motion toward the target.
turn.
And let it go. Let it go all the way. Yes.
Oh, that's way different.
So you tend to shift this way quite a bit.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna,
Yeah, let it go. Just let it go. And then that's not coming from your arms, but using your lower body. Yeah. So again, swing back and forth. If you want to use the orange whip, that's fine. Orange whip may be better to feel that. As you swing back and forth, you can shift the pelvis quite a bit, but upper body not much. Yes. Rushed.
yeah, I'm just trying to think the bottom part, okay, so.
And then on the way down, you tend to turn the pelvis too early. So it's coming down like this. But instead, go up here, keep it closed, come back to a square position about here, instead of already turning this way. Your pelvis is turning too much. Yeah, about there, and then let the arms go. Now, let the arms go. Yes. Yes. Now make the trigger bigger. Again. So all in all, the key is making the motion of the club really consistent, right? No matter what your body does, you have to secure consistent club
So
motion.
let me think about this a minute. So the trigger
Hmm.
is like, I just want to, okay, the trigger,
And with that, you have to have active left leg here.
it's pushing back.
Mm.
Right, right?
Mm.
It's-
Yeah.
And then, so when I start here, I gotta go, oh, shit.
So here, let it go, and then shift it this way, and then turn around, and then let it go. Yeah. But now this time the arms were a bit late.
Yeah.
And then still it's your arm swing. You're not really starting the whole thing with the
No.
legs. So remember the dance for swing. No, the turn is coming from the upper body turn. So from here,
Oh,
let it go, 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 using the shoulder turn here. So that's why you have to keep
oh,
keep
no
it
wonder I
closed.
did that. Okay.
Keep it closed from here.
Here.
Turn from
Yeah.
here. Turn from here. Turn from here. Turn. And then as you turn, so from here, as you turn, if you lower your body in the turn, this is incorrect.
That's incorrect.
Here you already lowered your body.
Okay.
And then simply turn around, and then, so at the end of this turn, you are lowering this side, and then turn and then lower left side, turn and lower right side, turn and lower left side. So the lowering has to be done at the end of the turn.
Wait, this is the top of the backswing. I'm already lowered.
Yeah, and then simply
Then
just
turn.
by kicking the left leg and turn, and then at the end of this, you will have
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
lowering onto the right side here.
Yeah.
So as you turn, if you lower your body, you always lose the timing. So instead of going down and then turn, going down and turn, rather stand up, up, up is the
Do it
key.
again like a backswing. Go back.
So instead of,
Yeah, yeah.
when we have the metronome here, instead of coming down, tick, tick, not this motion, but rather tick, 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 up motion is the key. Yeah, using the leg.
Okay.
So again, up, up, up. Yes. Up, up, up. So when you're really in the downswing, if you're really interested in this up motion, then this pelvis is not going too far in.
Right.
Because if you want to do this, then you are lowering the body.
Right. So if you
But rather, if you are standing up, this is the key.
so up.
Again, up, up, up. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. And then particularly the time of the arm action should be
I gotta wait.
right.
And that-
Wait until when your body is ready and let it go. Instead of,
Okay. So I'm up, and then I'm up. But when I go up, have I already started? No.
up, up, up. Always is up, up, up. Up is coming from the leg push. So left leg push is up,
And this is
right
up,
leg push is up.
and then up.
No. So here, up,
Up.
up, up.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, let's put it down.
You wanna get
Fold your arms.
Okay.
So up, up, up.
Okay.
Because your gaze is moving, that's why you lose the balance.
Okay,
So maintain the gaze. Up, up, up. Yes.
Got it.
Yeah, that's the motion. So the last up in the downswing is still coming from your left leg push. Let's use the smaller one first. It'll be easier. And then we'll move on to the longer one.
So
Yes, that's the timing. Yes, then naturally you'll have more time here because up, up, up.
So it's up.
Yes.
Up. That way is for
Yeah, that's very easy.
Okay, so.
Ooh, Mary, ooh. Again. Ooh, Mary, go. Ooh, Mary, go. So the downswing, still this is the key here. And then let it go. So this motion is not important.
No.
Although actually you generate
But right
good,
now I'm thinking
good body
about up.
turn, but yeah. But here,
Up.
turn quickly and then push.
Oh, okay, wait a minute now. You just said something. Up.
Up.
Turn quickly, you said.
No, just don't worry about it. Just pay attention to the up, up, up.
Okay.
Yeah, that will give you good rhythm. Your body will automatically respond to the. Yes, look at that. And then on the way down, try to lean that way so that let it go.
Coming down, okay, wait a minute.
So down in the downswing, so up,
Yeah.
up, and then
Oh,
up.
yeah, I gotta go that way.
Yeah.
That's right.
That way you will be able to maintain balance better.
Okay,
Yes. That's good finish. Yes. Yeah. So now let's use a longer one. See how it goes. Again, it's the same idea. Now this is longer, it's a bit heavier, so you have to work with it, but just feel the rhythm, the flow. Up, 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 up. And then now, still you're tending to do this.
Oh, instead of going back, right? Okay. Yep.
Kick the ground with the left leg.
Okay, so it's. Right?
But your body is turning too quickly. So while this is still coming here, if you turn this much, it's not good. So make sure your body turn is promoting the arm and club motion up and then lean backward. And then this initial up also should be up.
Up.
And then do not lean this way.
I gotta go
Remember?
this way.
Yeah. So up, up, then up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's up, up. Ugh. That wasn't up at all.
I think that was that whip is too heavy for you.
So it's up,
Mm.
up, up.
Yes. And then make sure you don't have enough too much shift motion up the upper body. Okay. So going this way and this way here, swing. So
What am I doing?
in the downswing, you tend to move the upper body this way too much. Let's use a shorter one. This is a lot more manageable.
Okay, so I'm going to go
Up, up, up. up, then let it go. So if your finished position is here,
That's what I want.
this is good. Yeah.
Yeah. And then on the backswing, when I get to the top of the backswing, I'm going to be leaning this way, right?
And so that can be done with this motion and then leaning back.
So it says up,
Yes. Yes.
that. Okay.
So when you have a good posture here,
Yep.
no need to shift more
Right,
this way.
right.
Just turn around.
Okay, so it's going to be up, up.
Yes.
I got to be really aware I'm doing that, and then,
Just to turn around. Just to turn around.
okay.
Yeah. So your legs are actually controlling this. When you have good leg action, then the pelvis moves a lot, but your upper body is not moving that
So,
much.
if I don't have the trigger motion, you told me just to
Go to this position.
just go to, okay, so I'm not going to do this, I'm going to go here.
But without this, you have. This time, let's do this. So, let's do regular stage 3
Right.
with a big trigger.
Okay,
Then the second one is a mini stage 3. Go about this much,
okay.
just slightly, and then bring it back. The third one is your regular
The real
swing.
one.
This one, although the motion is small, but still use your body to do the trigger, and then have a similar time to this one here.
Okay.
So time content should be the same.
Oh, okay, so,
Now smaller trigger. So you got quickly.
yep.
So the same time.
so, up, oh,
Although it's smaller, but still you use body up. Yeah.
same timing.
Yeah. So versus
Okay.
yeah. Still the time contents are the same.
Okay, so,
It's too small, so keep about this about 45. Let's say about 45 degrees.
okay, so,
And then make it smaller, but about 45 degrees.
45 is here.
So let me demonstrate this. So if your regular swing is then so you don't have to move your body, your arms. You can still move your body to generate this much motion. Instead of here, you have arm motion, but here without arm motion, by using the body, you can generate this much motion and then bring it back. That way you can have a similar time.
Okay, so we're going to.
Now you're moving the whole thing with the one body action. Bring it back. Okay. So when you have the full trigger, the full trigger motion, still your body is moving together initially, and then you're adding a little bit more arm motion here. So your body action should be similar. And then let it go. Now when you have smaller one, let it go. Yeah, in terms of body motion, it should be very similar.
Okay, so,
Make it a bit bigger. So here, so hold it here, and if you move everything with the body motion, you can go this much. Yeah. So without introducing the arm motion, you can still go this much. So what's important here is that you have a still good pelvis motion here, right? With that, bring it back.
okay. So,
Yeah. Yes. So it is when you have full trigger, mini trigger,
What am I doing?
When you have small motion here. So just to try to move everything as one unit. Here you will go a bit more here, adding the wrist motion here. Okay, this is a full trigger, let's say. But in terms of body motion, it's similar, and then you're adding this wrist motion. Then the mini trigger only use the body motion here. Without using the arms,
Got it.
still using the lower body, you can generate this much motion, right? So it's essentially stage X. So in stage X, you will shift back and forth without using the arm motion much,
Okay, so wait a minute.
just using the body. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, up.
Standing up, so standing tall. It's too fast, too fast. Tempo is too fast. Give good shoulder turn, both ways. And then wind up, let it go. So that's how you train your body. So here, without using the arms, without using the wrist, if you just move your body, then you can still generate enough motion here. So here, you are turning the whole upper body as one unit by using the lower body. Nope, 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 nope.
No. Okay.
So if this is all
That's me.
holding together, right? It's a one unit.
Yep.
Shift first and then turn. Shift first and then turn. Shift and turn. Shift and turn. Shift and turn. Shift and turn.
Yeah.
Turn. Turn.
No, I'm
Turn.
not doing that.
So always shift first and then turn. Shift first and turn. Shift and turn. Shift and turn. So you don't mix shift and turn together.
So I'm going back, I'm going to go shift and turn, shift and turn, shift up.
And then up, up, up. If you have an up field, then everything is easy.
All right.
So here, left push up,
Yeah.
right push up, left push up, right push up, left up, right up, left up, right up. So this turn motion is coming from
From
that
the up.
push.
Yeah, okay, so when I'm going back, I'm going up.
Then shift this way, and so you.
Wait, huh?
So, in order to push this side good, you have to already have here, and then the left knee flexed here, right?
Yeah,
And then push the ground with the left leg, and then turn here. And then, at the end of this
Yeah.
turn, you will shift it to the right.
and then,
Now, the knee is here, flexed.
yep.
If you have a good enough shift to the right, just to push the ground with the right leg, and then turn. Turn here.
Okay, so when I get going this way, I'm
So if you really want to turn well,
yeah,
then you have to shift first and then put more force on that side, and then by pushing the ground with the foot, bring the hip up with that turning here.
so here I go, I'm going here, and then I push.
The push should be earlier here. If this is your pelvis, in order to turn this pelvis here, you're pushing and then turn, push, turn, push, turn, push, turn.
Okay, so it's push, turn, push, turn. And then up, so it's push up, push up, push up, push up, right? So backswing. Push. It's push up.
And then on the way down, push up. So, Mary,
Mary. Okay, so it's backswing. Mary.
Yeah.
Mary. Move.
So this shift is part of the backswing. Mary, when you have that
Mary.
tail here,
Okay.
Mary, and then you're going this way.
Okay, Mary.
And push up, yeah.
That's Mary. And there's Mary. Shift.
Mary and up. Mary, shift. Mary, shift up.
Mary, shift up.
Yeah, so you have to use the legs actively.
Yeah.
But now the bottom line is, when you try to swing the club,
Yeah.
if your body is moving too early, and that this is following late, that means you're not using your body in an orchestrated way. So
Okay.
the lower body action should promote this swing instead of. So this is the body is moving too early, and then try to just use arms versus when you use your lower body and then let it go. There's a big difference. So try to promote the whip motion, arm and whip motion using the lower body action.
Okay, so it's
Yes. Again. Up, 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 up. Again. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. Sometimes how you make the sound makes big difference.
yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm just so it's
Up. Up, up.
So okay, it's
And then at the top, use your wrist. Let the wrist
up,
move.
up. Let me keep my head down. Up,
Yes, this was good timing.
up.
Yes.
So I am okay with this, right?
Mm.
So
When you have a reasonable time up here, then on the way down it's a lot more stable. Again, feel the wrist motion and then up, up, up. Up, up, up. So when you have a better timing, then everything becomes easier. Okay, and then
So that
it also
way-
looks a lot more comfortable.
at the top, that delay,
Mm.
or whatever, it's not really a delay.
In your initial swing, you had the rush,
Yes.
and then
And
you're
then-
stopping about here and then try to rush.
And then more relaxed wrists.
Now let's use the club and then give me a stay straight. And then again, use wrist. Use wrist well. Again. And instead of, here's a motion, instead of whip here, up, 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 everything is connected, continuous. Yes. So connect it more, make it more continuous. This time it was a bit smaller. So still, I think your action is more, although we are saying up, 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 but you are having fast motion on the way down too much. So here, up, up, then up.
So the up is slower down. Up, up,
Mm.
up. So it's up, up.
Yes. So that up is bringing the club here. Up, up.
So it's shorter coming down. The up is shorter. Okay, what am I trying to say?
Up is a shoulder with a shoulder turn. You're in a sense you're pushing the club this way, pushing the club this way, and then pushing the club this way.
Right.
Instead of try to pull it with your arms. So when you have a good push action here, then let it go here, And then in order to push this way, you will have shallowing here, just a dropping, and then let it go, instead of this motion here.
The push is from the leg?
The leg pushes the leg, and then they will turn the pelvis
That's
and
the
shoulder.
push from here.
The
When
left
I'm
leg.
up here, the push is,
By pushing the ground with the left leg, and then you let it, you have to throw it. So instead of using the arm pull here, it's just a dropping here, okay, initially.
and I'm
Just body turn, and then push out. So push out, that way out, this way out. No pulling of the club, rather push all the way, and then push. Keep it shorter, keep it shorter. Again. Don't make a face. Just, yeah. So as you do that now, it is touching the ground more consistently here. Again, it's not about pulling.
pushing.
When pulling happens, then when you have a crossover, when you pull, it definitely hits the ground.
Okay, so when I'm thinking, it was push, push, push. You said
And then
push.
there you are shallowing, dropping, and then push.
It's push.
Yes. And then still your gaze is all over. So try to have consistent gaze on the ball. Yes. Yeah. So your goal is push here, and then bring it here, and then drop, and then push again. Push, push, push. Okay? Instead of pulling.
Okay, so, push.
So emphasize this motion here, and then that motion, and then this motion
Emphasize.
in your image. Yes. Yeah. So if you have the image of pushing both ways, then you don't rush here.
Okay, so
You rush when you try to pull it down.
when we use the word push, are we
Push.
pushing with my legs is what we're thinking, right?
You push and also try to push the club this way.
Push.
Mm. And then on the way down, keep the hands a bit closer to your body. So that way you will be able to use the legs more.
I don't think I'm waiting enough at the top. Okay, so push.
Again, say the words. Mary, Mary, go. So up, Mary, and go. The accent is with the leg push and then shoulder turn. Okay. Leg push and the shoulder turn at the same time. Push and turn at the same time. Push and turn at the same time. Yeah. Look at hear the sound. Yeah, keep the hands closer to your body on the way down. The hands moved out.
All arms, yeah.
So when you just, it's not pulling the arms down, but rather if you just drop this, drop and let it go.
When I'm up here, how does this drop? Just drop?
Hmm?
I don't do anything.
Just move the body and then let it go. Okay, so it's a drop and push.
Okay, so do. That way. Okay.
Don't worry about the shift motion. Don't worry about the shift motion. Just to pay attention to push, push. Yes. Again. Give a more wrist motion at the top. And now, so here's the idea. So just push, exaggerated push this way. Marry here.
Okay.
You are building the tension. And then let it go. So the backswing, the wind up is the process of building tension in your body. Now, let's use this low T. So this is your target, okay? Try to touch this. Missed it, so you have to touch it on the way down. On the way down, you have to touch it.
But do I have a trigger?
Trigger, yeah. Still stage 3, but in the downswing, you have to touch that T. Okay, again. So recite the rhythm. Mary, go. Missed it. So you have to have a good gaze on the target. Your face will turn. During the swing, your face will turn, say 45 degrees here, 45 degrees here, or actually but 60, 60, whatever that number is. And here, still you have to maintain the gaze on the ball over the shoulder. So here, swing, and after, still maintain the gaze. Currently, your gaze is all over. It's moving quite a bit. So keep your gaze on the target. Again. Good, wind up. Push and throw the club. And then bring the hands a bit close to your body on the way down. Then they will help the hitting that tip. Yes. Keep the hands close to your body.
Well, they're not close, but I need to bring them in like this, right?
Yeah, yeah. Then your body will automatically turn good. That trigger was weak. It was not really leg push, but you're just turning. You use the legs well. Always it comes down to how you use the ground. So the leg action is really important. Yeah. So on the way down, all you need to do is let the arms go straight. Maintain reasonable angle here by keeping the hands close to your body, but then just keep the lead arm fairly straightened. Then it will hit the target.
Okay.
So no need to worry about controlling this. just
So
have
I'm
build enough confidence so that on the way down, keep it extended. Keep your left arm extended. Then it will hit the target. Okay.
So when you do the
So keep the hands closer to your body, and then try to extend your arm at impact as much as possible. The arms were leading the club too much. Let it drop. Let it drop.
I can't get started with this thing right here. So I go here.
Again, control the gaze. Again. Again. Make a backswing faster.
Make the backswing faster.
Faster, and then let the club go. As you repeat, you're going back to the old habit. So backswing faster, and then let the club head go all the way. Again. Push, but make it faster. You rushed. When you push, you should not pull. So push and then wait until this is completed. You're pushing the club that way with the leg push. Push and then wait until this is completed, and then bring and then push and wait until this is completed, and then push.
I get confused on what is pushing what.
Push it. Everything is push.
So
leg push, and then hand push, the shoulder turn with the arm push. Everything is push.
Okay. So it's push.
Hmm.
Okay. I don't know why that's so hard. Okay. So it's push.
Hmm.
It's push.
Again. But that push is your arm-driven snapping. Instead, using the body and push, body push. So you have to use the lower body more actively. When you use the lower body more, then no need to use the arms a lot. Okay?
Push.
So again, use the body more rigorously. So just to give wrist motion for the arm.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh, yeah.
Without using the arm much, if you use your body here, you can go this much. Mm-hmm. This body motion can give you this much. Mm-hmm. All you need is just a wrist cock here. Mm-hmm. So here, this much motion, I'm not using my arms much. No. It's all coming from my body motion. So you can generate a significant amount of motion by using the body turn, shoulder turn, yes. Again. And here, so let's say if the ball is at this point, okay, let's use this point here. The ball is at this point. Make sure your club is returning here. Pay attention to that, whether it is returning to that position. The club head moved this way. No, a bit more away from your body. So it did not return to your initial position. Now it was better. Yeah. That's what control is all about. Okay, impact control is all about. You have to deliver the club head. Better. So you don't have to swing hard, but rather using the body, generate enough body motion, and then add the wrist motion there.
That was outside.
And yeah, outside, and also you're using your arms. So you have to give enough body motion here. So if this is where the target is, so using the body here,
And mimic me.
this is going out, and then your hand is moving along with it.
So I'm not staying connected to my body. I'm
Yeah.
not using my body.
So make sure that your arms here, give good wrist cock here instead of holding here, and then try to swing with the arms. Just to keep wrist cock. That's all you need. Come down and bring the hands close to your body, and then let it go. Let it go.
Oh, you make it sound so easy.
But again, now, so let's do this stage 3 again with the fast motion, rigorous trigger, rigorous backswing, and then downswing.
With this in it? I can't do it with that in there. I'll be right there.
Wait. That T is a bit. That T is kind of scary. So this one has nothing here. So you can hit it without worrying. Yeah, this looks a bit harder, but this one should be easier.
But the pre-shot, I have to go over it, right?
Yeah, you can touch all the way. You can touch it all the way if you want.
Okay, pre-shot.
So it'll serve as a visual guide. Maintain good gaze. Missed.
Yes, yeah.
Let the go a bit easy with your wrist, and then let the club head go. Okay, so the club head can travel down enough. Again. Yes. Still, you have to have a good gaze control. Your gaze is not on the ball or the target, so you have to have a good gaze control. Your face can still turn, but using the peripheral vision, you have to maintain the gaze. Yes, and have more time up there. That gives you better downswing. Using faster backswing and have enough motion, wind up. Yes. When you have enough wind up and the more time, then you don't rush down. Now let's do stage 3 and your regular swing. You have pain in your hand? Or is it developing a blister or something?
Yeah, like a blood thing, you know?
Let's see. Already,
I think it's just the,
Ju-
when you get that.
just a rough feel.
Yeah, maybe a little right there. It'll go away.
Let's not. So let's finish. Now. So let's wrap it up. So stage 3 and your regular swing. Stage 3 and your regular swing. And then your regular swing. Try to remember that motion. Good, fast and big enough backswing. Oh, that stage 3 was really good. Now your regular swing without the trigger. Again, stage 3 and the regular. Backswing is not large enough. Now I'll record what you're doing. Okay, stage 3 and the regular swing. Okay, ready, go.